Hello everyone, today I will present about the potential of augmented reality technology in moral education for educational module of Surah Luqman Al-Hakim. First of all, the role of technologies in education provides many advantages and benefits and also provide a more fun environment. In a field of education, augmented reality is very suitable to be applied to the student, which is to encourage a sense of fun. Besides that, the augmented reality also can provide aid and support through auditorial and movement visual, which is for students who usually have problem with visualizing things. Therefore, the educational module of Surah Luqman can emphasize learning subjects regarding family values, especially children's education. Among the main essence of the Surah Luqman curriculum is to focus on a family education, especially in a children education. By apply the technology and principle of multimedia design through the augmented reality technologies, which is can approach based on the content of the moral education module that's inspired by the Surah Luqman, which is the verses 12 to 19, which is indirectly support the effort in preaching religious da'wah values through the implementation of the current technologies. For the problem statement, which is based on the past survey by Nur Kaihirani 2004, which is state that the children are easily affected by a technology's material. With this opinion is supported by the Hamid 2019 in his study, which is discussing of the formation for current attitudes and moral of children that are highly influenced by the content with a technology's concept that align with the contemporary globalization. Isham Shah Basirun 2007 state that current game software is often designed to be entertaining and interactive. However, gaming software for educational purpose still lack, especially for the less popular subject as a moral and religion-based education. For this part, which is the significance of study, the apply of the augmented reality, and a learning method of the these one technologies are also can influence and innovate and meets current characteristic as a support for the learning activities. Second is contribute to make an impact and experience in learning with interactive ways among the children. And this application of Islamic element within essential learning can optimize the way of information being received and can provide a comprehensive learning experience in terms of emotion, feeling, beliefs, needs, problem, attitude, and skill that posed by each child that involve the learning process. For the advantages of these studies, which is can give the impact on multimedia usage is seen to be able to stimulate a multisensories, which is that can be more practical approach to multimedia-based software design in education in the approach that focus on how students integrate available information from different materials that originate from the same information source. Plus, The use of the exciting visual can gain emotion and change student attitudes. With the engaging visual presentation that allow a learning process to be done according to the needs and level of the student accepted and not according to the teachers or educators' requirement alone. Based on the teaching and learning strategy in a figure, the teaching design in this study has been applied through the augmented reality technology by using the Surah Luqman education module. Initially, by expose provided sufficiency foundation, especially in developing a personality for children and providing a solid foundation also can contribute a well-established teaching and learning system. Also can create an adequate learning experience. In addition, the moral appreciation in one's self-apprehension can provide and produce good morals appreciation and also the reflex to the reaction, stimulate and complete the identification modeling and imitation. Therefore, the application of the Islamic element within essential learning can be optimized in the way of information that we can receive and can provide a comprehensive learning experience. Thus, the moral education based on Surah Luqman can emphasize due to the diversity in terms of practice that correspond to the development to the level of acceptance of the child's brain. In addition to being able to meet the achievement standard of the National Associate for the Education of Young Children. This is because the students are more likely to be more attracted to the new technique system than traditional teaching method. Augmented reality also is a system that combines a real-world object with virtual objects that are computer-generated objects in the real-world space. In line with the fourth industrial revolution, these apps represent the new ways in education, which involve the advantageous teaching. Furthermore, learning at your fingertips can easy access to lead the learning module inspired by the Surah Luqman, which highlights the three values, which is the faith indirectly supports religious teaching values through the current technologies. Base, the use of the attractive visual can appeal and supported by the multimedia engagement and can manipulate the learning material from the various angles. In it can also build a learning experience blended and learning while playing environment to create multiple learning styles for students. In this slide, as you can see, this is the character that named the Luqman, which is that we provide on the this five of core value for the Surah Luqman, which is for this from this slide we go to the Luqman Hakim educational values for this Surah Luqman, and then we create some of the character for the Luqman. This is also the same as I talked before about the character for the Surah Luqman. For the conclusion, the principle of moral capability or modules in Luqman education are still relevant to children current education nowadays. This is because morally reflects one personality. The better one's moral value, the better our country heading towards a progressive nation. In the conclusion, this study is exposed to provide an adequate foundation, especially in shaping the personality of children while providing a solid foundation and contribute in the blended teaching and learning. This research are funded by SGJP or Skim Geran Penyelidikan Jangka Pendek. Thank you.